Hi, my name is Matt Mancini,
I'm Brian Lenzine.
I'm Nate Jefferson.
and welcome to the eighth episode of the Spartan Journal podcast. Today, we're going to give you a few more market updates. The markets seem to have a bullish and grown significantly over the past week. The Dow closed Friday at some record levels and beat the $35,000 milestone, which is only claimed to be symbolic, but a milestone nonetheless. Officially, the Dow closed at $35,061, and then the Nasdaq closed at 14,836, or a 1.04% increase. The S&P 500 closed at 4,411, or a 1.01% increase.
Regarding the realm of crypto, the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum has gone up. Right now, we're looking at a price for Bitcoin at $34,247, whereas Ethereum is at $2,148. On Saturday, Bitcoin rose above its 50-day moving average after Tesla's Elon Musk and ARK Invest's Cathie Wood had some relatively positive remarks for the crypto asset. It'll be interesting to see how the price continues to fluctuate over the next few months. Regarding the housing market, the median price of a home in the US hit a record high of $363,300 last month. This is 22.9% higher than a year earlier. A big reason why homes are so expensive right now is because there weren't enough homes built after the 08-09 housing crash. On top of that, many millennials are at the age where they're ready to buy a home. So you've got a low supply of homes and a high demand of home buyers. Basic economics. Thankfully, inventory for homes are beginning to increase, with CNBC reporting that 1.25 million homes were available in June, a slight increase from May's numbers.
President Biden and other members of the Biden administration are accusing Facebook for COVID-19 deaths. The reasoning is that Facebook is spreading misinformation and that it is causing many citizens to not get vaccinated. President Biden went as far as saying that Facebook is killing people. Facebook responded saying that the Biden administration, who did not meet their goal of getting 70% of all US adults vaccinated by July 4th, is using Facebook as a scapegoat. Other important takeaways from this: President Biden later stated that what he meant was people using Facebook are responsible for killing people, not Facebook. 12 people are producing 65% of all misinformation on COVID-19 vaccines.
U.S. senators are trying to finalize a $1 trillion infrastructure bill to increase funding for roads, bridges, and broadband internet. However, they hit a bump in the road due to disputes over public transit. Democrats want 80% of the funds to go to projects for highways and 20% for transit. Republicans, however, want 20% to be given to transit, less than 20% to be given to transit, saying that these ratios just need to be adjusted. Nancy Pelosi, however, and liberal Democrats don't want the bill to go to the floor at all because of issues with a different $3.5 trillion package, which focuses on childcare, education, healthcare, and climate provisions. Republican Senators Rob Portman and Democrat Senator Chris Coons stated optimism about the infrastructure bill, saying that they could get a bill finalized by next week and even as early as Monday.
On July 7th, Haitian President Jovenel Moise was assassinated in his own home. Several individuals arrested are being held by Haitian authorities. These individuals were supposedly ex-Colombian military hired by a U.S. company, CTU Security. Since then, about 24 people have been arrested. The person responsible for plotting this assassination is Florida doctor Christian Emmanuel Sanin. Other important takeaways from this: the wives of the ex-Colombian soldiers have spoken to the New York Times, saying that they fully believe their husbands were tricked and manipulated into killing President Moise. Haiti still does not know who their next president will be.
General Motors filed a lawsuit against Ford on Friday after Ford's use of the Blue Cruise name. They GM claims that the name infringed on GM's Super Cruise and Cruise trademark. Now, Ford renamed its Copilot 360 automated driving system to Blue Cruise back in April. However, in 2012, GM called its hands-free driver's assistant technology Super Cruise and have been marketing the tech since 2017. Now, GM automakers said that they held protracted discussions over the matter, yet couldn't readily resolve the dispute. Now, Ford calls the lawsuit meritless and frivolous, saying cruise control should be universal and it's universally used by all automakers. Thank you so much for listening to the 8th episode of the Spartan Journal podcast, and have a good one.